Hello, it's 3:28 AM at XCOM, but I'm back for Long War Impossible. So, let's see where I was at last time we were playing. 6 days till beam lasers, so I'm going to have to start saving my money or potentially selling things, so I want to probably get another mission before that happens so that I can get some more money in. Have I got any other options for money? Sell some weapon fragments for engineers, don't want to do that. Secondary corps of scientists, that's not a good deal. You can get better. I don't have many allies. I really am going to start needing some UFO crashes. I've not had many in this campaign. I think 2 perhaps? 1? 2? I should have had one right at the start, but it bugged out for some reason. But oh well. We'll spin the globe and hope for a UFO. Ah, there it is. It's a fighter, in fact. Right. I'm going to send everything I've got at this because I do not want to lose a satellite. So, Stingrays are better against fighters, which is what this is. It's unidentified, but you can tell by the halo around it that it's searching for satellites. So I'm going to go aggressive.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Let's go.
Approaching target now.
Stingrays are better against armor, but they do less damage. Right, that's it. That's one guy down. Let's send the next one. Stingrays. Stingray. There was a a show, I think, a long time ago in the UK called Stingray, with puppets, kind of like Thunderbirds.
Closing on target.
Always makes me think of that every time. I'm not actually like 50 years old, because that's not why I remember that. It's just that I think I was left all the stuff from my parents when I was younger. All the stuff that they watched when they were younger. Doctor Who and UFO. Oh, come on, this interceptor... This UFO needs to die. He's already taken 3 interceptors out of commission. I don't like it. I don't want... I can afford to have this one out, but I can't afford any more. Come on. There we go. And it's an alien crew. Brilliant. This should give me more alloys, I believe, than a scout as well, so that's quite nice. But I'm not taking any chances when it comes to fighters, because fighters are dangerous, and we've just entered April, so I wouldn't be surprised if I had lots of floaters and thin men. So I'm going to take as good of a squad as I can. Okay, I've got a Lance Corporal Gunner, yeah, Engineer, Infantry, Assault. Lance Corporal Gunner. Scouts. He has more defense, but less health. And way more will. That's actually quite a consideration, because I don't want him to get side panicked or anything when he's in when a scout's really far forward. Yep, I'll take him. He's probably got less mobility though. If I look at his 14 and this guy's 15, yeah. That's fine though. Who's the last one to come? I don't want to bring a private on this mission. I want everyone to be pulling some weight on this one. Let's see. I've got an infantry and assault. I've got a scout, no sniper. I've got a gunner, no rocketeer, and an engineer, no medic. So rocketeer, medic, or sniper. A sniper can work. I wish I could have taken Brian Richardson. He's a hero. He's got such high aim. Is it time for another sniper? I could convert this guy into a sniper and take him because he's fatigued anyway, and I'm not going to be using him for a while, so he'll be injured for about 10 days, but I don't think I'll end up using him. A rocketeer would make me concerned that he's going to miss things, especially these low aim ones. Could take this as a sniper. I could take a second engineer, but as I said, I'd rather not duplicate. Maybe it's time to make another medic. I said that I was going to have 2 medics, and since there's probably going to be thin men on here, so medic it should be then. Only one option. Aline Ryan. Give her a medkit. Right. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That's fine. I've got scopes, do I? I have them building, I think, so they're not quite finished yet. That's fine. I think I need a couple of flashbangs here. The assault can have a flashbang. It gives you this nice little room to maneuver when you've got an engineer in the squad, because you don't need to take as many frag grenades. Or AP grenades, in fact, so I'm going to swap this for flashbang. Oops. Yep. Now, something I haven't discussed is you get an option in Long War between tack armor, which gives you 2 health and -1 mobility, or 1 health and +1 mobility. Generally, I find that at the very start of the game, in the first 2 or 3 months, your best defense against the aliens is just not getting hit, because you can't take hits. Even with the tack armor, it really doesn't help very much. You're not going to hit breakpoints at this point, so there's not much you can say about that. Until you start getting more advanced armor, then you can start thinking about stacking for breakpoints and such. It's sometimes a good idea if someone's on 6 health to bump them up to 7 when they don't need the extra mobility, so I think I'll do that with the medic, because I really don't want the medic to take like 6 damage from a thin man that then ruins my day completely. Yeah. Something you can do as well is give the scout an SMG and sawn-off shotgun, which gives them a bit of extra mobility. So, as you can see, it gives them 3 extra mobility, and then give them attack vest to bring them back down to 1, which will give them an overall 1 health. But I don't like the SMG, and I don't think that that extra 1 health is worth losing the functionality of using a shotgun. As you've probably seen in my last few missions, I've ended up having to use the shotgun back to back to back on scouts in order to just finish the job. And although I have an assault here, that's still not something I'm too happy with doing. Right, I think I'm happy with the medic being a little slower. She already has quite high base mobility, so she'll keep up with the squad, I should think. And this engineer has terrible mobility. That's okay though. Yep, I think I'm happy with the squad, so we'll go. Unless I'm missing anything. Nope, got a good few frag grenades. AP grenades all around, that's good. Promotions available. Yes, I forgot to promote the gunner. That's a good point. I have flush on the other ones, so maybe I should go holo targeting. Yeah, I'll go holo targeting. Thank you for reminding me, game. Yeah, the reason that that caught me out is that in vanilla, if you had promotions available, your character would be yellow, well, golden with the little upgrade symbol. But now that in Long War, that denotes officers. So that's been taken out. Here we go. So, you can see the UFO in the background there. This one's a tricky one because... no, actually I thought I'd started further along because there's several start points on this map, I believe, and the one over there is a bit tricky. This is... Yes, I know this one. Maybe taking this high ground here might be nice. Or it would be if I had a sniper anyway. So the UFO is just here. It's actually not too far away at all. It's just over this mound and then just here. I can have a look and see if there's any meld. I don't see any. Is that some over there? Nope. Well, maybe there's just no meld in this one. Alright. Let's go then. Right, I don't like this half cover here, but at least there's some heavy cover here. If I get into trouble, I'm going to probably have to use a smoke grenade. It might actually be safer going this way, because this will give me a slight line of sight blocker to the UFO, where there might be some enemies. So I'll try and skirt around the UFO a little bit. The edge of the map is just here. That's an option. Or I could go for this high ground, which has some heavy cover here, and the high ground advantage. Although I'm not sure that these 2 tiles will actually give me elevated bonus. I think you have to have 3 tiles of height. Yeah, but I think actually it's safer going this way, so that's what I'm going to do.
Heading there now. Edo. Yes, Commander.
Moving. Moving out.
Does this scout have holo targeting? Yeah, that's actually a consideration that I maybe should have thought about, not giving the gunner holo targeting as well. That's okay though. The funny thing about holo targeting, what you can do, is if you're up against... Oh, I hear floaters over there. If you're up against Overwatch and drones, if you're up against Overwatch, you can suppress the Overwatch and then take advantage of the holo targeting. So that's one thing that makes holo targeting quite good for gunners.
I'm rolling.
That and the fact that they get double tap later on means their second attack gets the aim bonus. Another reason why hyperreactive pupils is actually pretty good on them. When you stack it with holo targeting, you're getting an extra 20 aim on your second shot, if you miss, of course. Let's see. I really liked having hyperreactive pupils, but over time I'm starting to go off it because it gives you an aim bonus when you miss, but I like to think that I don't want to take shots that miss, so I just try not to... Like, if I've got an infantry that's likely to miss their first shot, I'll probably think about not taking that shot and maybe moving the infantry or having him overwatch or something. So, you know, in reality, you very rarely seem to get any benefit out of that gene in particular. Gunners, it can be quite good because with heat ammo, sometimes your gunner is your first and last defense against robotic enemies, perhaps supported by your rocketeer a little. But in general, your gunner... You're relying on your gunner to hit these shots, and when he doesn't hit the first one, you really do need him to start hitting the second one. So, yeah. That's more like saving you from a bad situation rather than getting more out of your trooper, if that makes sense. Right, so I'm moving around here because I want to clear the outside of the UFO before I get too close, and it looks like there's floaters over here anyway. Excuse me. So that's what I'm going to do. And meld, there is some meld in this map I've missed somewhere. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if this reveals. Nope. Okay.
Heading there now.
That's affirmative. Aye, aye, Commander.
Moving.
I'm actually going to give the gunner a little bit. He's got a little bit less mobility, so I want to get him in amongst the squad because I need him to move and suppress when we do take contact. These floaters are getting... I think they've been moving away from me as time goes on. There they are. Ah. That is not a nice situation to be in. Right, I think that if I back out here, I won't take the Overwatch. Do I want to risk that, though? I can find that out by moving somebody... No, I can't because I haven't got enough movement. I mean, I can run the Overwatch with the scout to get him out, but there's nowhere for the scout to go except maybe here, and that's too risky. I think hunkering down is the option here. Let them move forward and then take shots from cover here. So I think it's an Overwatch trap, this one. I need the scout to move. I want the scout to move as far as they possibly can. Possibly flank over here. There's some heavy cover here that you can deal with. And here. But, yeah. Okay, I'll move to here and then I'll start moving around with the scout. This is a tricky situation because I'm thinking about using a smoke grenade on the assault here, but this is about average when it comes to engaging an enemy. So using a smoke grenade here is I could get much worse engagements down the line, and I've said before that I don't like holding on to my consumables when they can solve a problem right now. So I'm more inclined to use it right now, but you know, I'm just thinking that this could get worse basically. But, you know, hunker down gives you a fair amount of defense, even against their airborne. So, and they're at a good enough range that they're not getting any range benefits, so I don't think I need it. Yeah, I don't like wasting my consumables, but at the same time, you got to use them when you need them, and I think that I'm going to need them later more. Let's see. Didn't someone have ungodly movement speed, mobility?
Location confirmed.
Right. The infantry in heavy cover so that he can do some good work.
Got it covered.
Everyone in half cover can hunker down. Nowhere else for this medic to really go. So it doesn't look like we'll be fighting any thin men at least, but I'd like these guys to come forward. I think that means that the floater's on the ground now. Okay, they've gone on the ground. I think that must have been a dash move, but two of them I can't see, so I think I'll move the assault out and let them come to me. Giving up on meld now. I'll move the scout around. I'll move the assault around with the scout as well. Okay. I could move the scout to here, but I don't fancy that, because I've been burnt by the sort of 45 degree angle that determines which cover you take against an enemy. So if the floaters move to here and they take a shot, he'll be in half cover. I don't like the idea of that. I could move to here, but I don't know where those other two went. They could be flanking. I know there's one there, so there could be multiple here that can move around. For now, I'll stay here. I'll have the infantry and the engineer overwatch. I want them to come towards me.
Heading out.
Unfortunately, I don't think I've got very good cover here, so I'm trying to move away from that. Oh, that's so far so good.
Missed the target.
Not bad. Situations like this make you wish you brought a rocketeer when you can project power over a long distance. This guy's got damn good ground. Excuse me. My throat's a little bit tickly today. I take 2 shots at this guy. 42% chance to hit. It's not bad. Considering he's on Overwatch, and I'd rather not deal with that, but this is a lot higher chance. I think this will trigger the Overwatch. I can suppress, and that will give me an aim bonus. Or I can just take the shot. It's not a very high percentage chance though. This is another situation where I can apply holo targeting and do something useful despite having quite a low percentage chance to hit. Sorry about that, just went to get some water to fix my throat. This is what happens when you don't drink tea when you're playing XCOM. Right. I'm thinking suppressing the flying one. It's my best option here. Then I'll get quite good hits actually from the infantry here. 67% considering he's flying is pretty good. I'm happy just to damage him. But if I can do more damage, that's even better. It's still unlikely to kill even if I hit, but it's fine. He's suppressed. He's probably not going to do anything too risky. I can't really control this one this turn, and right now is where I've exposed a mistake in putting the smoke grenade on the gunner. But can't be helped now. I mean, I can do great things with run and gun here, But it's so risky. Because I don't know where the other floater is.
I'm on it.
I'm going to Overwatch. I don't want that guy to move. If possible. I don't want him to get any closer. That's absolutely fine by me. I can suppress again and take more shots with the... Well, I can't actually use out of ammo. But I can still suppress. He's the dangerous one to suppress, because if I want to move my scout, his damn good ground could give him an extra bonus against the scout, which I don't want to deal with. Now I can throw a flashbang, but I don't want to be exposing my flank here to something that's potentially here. I'm going to move to here though. I need to get the scout moving. Oh, those ones where it just narrowly misses them always makes me nervous, especially when I've only got 4 health on this scout. Can't reach with a flashbang, but that's fine. There's nowhere for him to go next turn except for here. I'll Overwatch. If I knew that these were the only two, I'd perhaps move and hunker, so that I could do something next turn, but the fact that there's another floater out there concerns me, so I'm just going to put everyone on Overwatch again. Hopefully they'll do the same. There he is. Yep, Overwatch. That's absolutely fine by me. Floaters love Overwatch. You can always bank that any pod of floaters will always do at least one Overwatch. Right, it's time for another suppress. Yeah, suppress and flashbangs are especially effective against floaters. Right, come on, let's kill this guy.
Negative damage.
It's a start. Something you might not know, if someone's overwatching you and you have this one tile of vision blocking full cover, you can move from one side of the cover to the other without triggering the overwatch, because that'll break line of sight when you move between the two. And for Overwatch to work, I've said this like many times now, I think, you have to move from one tile in their vision to another tile in their vision without breaking line of sight. Still can't throw that flashbang, but next turn I can move up and then throw it. If I can move to, say, here and throw a flashbang and still control these two, that would be quite good. The rest of the squad's still pinned though.
I field commander.
Again, go on Overwatch again, please. Oh, they decided to break. Move and shoot. Maybe. No, move and run. Oh, he's flanking. I'm not too worried about this guy here because he's got cover on this side. Right now the gunner has to reload, so he's not going to be doing anything this turn. I'm going to take a shot on this guy just to lower him a bit and then reload. He's got such a great position, my infantry, that I can just shoot out from for a long time. That's what I really love to do with infantry, is put them in a good position, just let them do their work for as long as they want. Now I know this guy's not on Overwatch, so I could move forward and flashbang him or throw grenades. That might be the way to go here. The only trouble is that wherever I put the scout, I'm putting him in trouble. I think it'd be safer to move here than it would be to move here, because no, it probably would be safer to move here. I'll even take a shot with the scout, just to try and potentially save myself having to use a grenade. I'm trying to be very conservative this mission for some reason. I don't know why. I've got plenty of stuff to burn, and I think I'm just afraid of fighters in general. I can't see. That's okay though, because I can throw a frag grenade if need be. But what I'll do is I'll throw a grenade here. I'm worried about sitting in this half cover, so I don't know, perhaps... Well, there's nothing really I can do about it. I could move to here with running gun. that would trigger this Overwatch. So I want him to go around this Overwatch, which would mean going to here first, I think. He wants to go down this ramp, but I don't want him to because that'll trigger the Overwatch. No, I think I'll just play it a little safer and use a grenade. Alright, first blood floater. That's funny, where the engineer stepped out gave him vision of this floater. Considering we're committed into half cover here, I think I may as well move forward and get ready to Overwatch and deal with this floater next turn. Unbelievable, he can see me. No! I did not think that that would be close enough for an Overwatch. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have risked this if this wasn't an incredibly low health floater that I could just deal with straight away.
Adjusting aim.
He's going to take a shot on half cover, I bet. Oh, that stings, but I do have a medic. Well, that's fantastic. Stay there, please. Right. If this doesn't work, I can throw an AP grenade for wherever he moves next turn.
Adjusting sights.
Oh, that'll do nicely. Damn good ground there doing work against this engineer. Right. This is the last one left, so I can get in close and do something to him with holo targeting. Right. We've committed now. We've committed. There's no way I can throw any grenades or anything at him, I don't think. No rockets, no nothing. Oh, I could do that. Right, I'll save that, just in case.
Okay.
Right, I'm not going to take these actions because what I'm going to do is move to here, and that might reveal more pods in this direction.
Мы идем по следу. Координаты принял.
Come on, 78%. Oh, that's good. Right, I can actually heal now instead.
This? Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Not that 4 health is that much better than 5 health right now,
Moving.
Ready to rock.
but it could make a difference.
Roger that. Scanning.
That's more floaters, and I believe I heard drones earlier as well, so I'll try and see if I can clear the map out before I move to the actual UFO.
Уже иду.
Headed there now. Moving out.
Got it.
I hate taking half cover, especially against floaters. It's just, it never ends well.
We're green to go. Roger that. Scanning.
I'm ready.
Время убивать.
I've noticed that their AI will Overwatch if they can't see, like if they have an elevated bonus, they're more likely to take shots, I've noticed. Oh, hello, 2 more floaters. I hope it's 2. Sometimes it seems like the game doesn't quite give you vision if there's a lot. Another display driver crash. Seems to be happening to me more and more.
Solid copy.
Right, I don't want to move too far forward here.
On my way.
I heard drones and floaters, so
Move into position.
that's the things that I have to worry about.
Good to go.
I want to clear the map out before I actually move to the UFO itself.
Overwatch reloaded.
It seems to be the best way of doing things, I think. Floaters ahead.
Что это было?
Okay, I want the squad to be a bit more together before I start engaging anything else, so I need to get this infantry back to where he was.
Иду к точке.
I'm rolling.
Yes, Commander. Heading out.
Okay, I put the infantry on the corner. Like I said earlier, having the infantry just in a good position where he can just keep shooting for as long as he likes. He just throws out so many shots that just can't be ignored by the aliens, really. They can't dodge it forever.
Ясно.
Against floaters, when I have a scout assault team, I think I like to go first with the assault so that the scout can run overwatches, because often on their reveal turn, floaters tend to go on overwatch, so it's just something you have to deal with, really. And
Heading there now.
generally they'll be too far away for you to flashbang or suppress, probably, in an open map like this, that's your only real option for dealing with overwatch, is
Слышали что-нибудь?
running scouts through it. Oh, where's my infantry? Unfortunately, can't get to the good position I'd like him. That's the best position. This must reveal. Surely that's going to reveal.
Выхожу.
I don't want to just yet. If possible. I want to get into the better cover around here.
Есть. Got it.
Heading to that location. Moving to position.
Okay.
Okay. Hopefully I'll get a corporal from this mission, then I can start getting a officer training school. And then my fatigue will run out. I haven't really struggled with fatigue in this campaign yet. I don't think there's any situations where having the officer training school earlier would have saved me or done me anything better. Like I said, I'm not too concerned with injuries and fatigue early on, because you want to spread your experience out. But as you get into the second and third month, then you have to sometimes make decisions about taking a good team. Like in this situation, my first fighter in April, my first real test, and I didn't want to mess about by taking privates. So yeah, as that becomes more common, you're going to start needing the benefit from the lieutenant upgrade, which is 1 day reduction in fatigue. Where are these floaters?
Ясно.
Heading there now.
Headed there now.
I'm on the move.
On the move.
There's potentially high ground advantage here that I could take. I could have my infantry sit behind there and do some elevated bonus shots, hopefully. Against floaters that's a little less effective because they tend to be flying, but
Moving to
still.
position.
Есть. Moving out.
On my way.
Everyone's on full ammo, yes?
Я вижу внимание.
Roger.
There we go. Come on, floaters, I don't want to chase you forever.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Oh, that's not actually where I thought it was. This is a good spot though. But still no floaters.
Уже иду. Слушаюсь. Yes, Commander.
I'm rolling.
Keep
I'm
going.
rolling.
What's my aim? Nothing like that 80 on that other medic. Oh, come on, don't make me run across this terrible, terrible cover. I think they're going to make me. Take it a slow step at a time and then hopefully I can pull back if I get contact.
Вас понял.
Actually, if I'm going to do that, I shouldn't have the gunner running first because he's got smoke grenades.
On the move.
Heading there now.
Roger.
It would be good if they ran into me now because I get a lot of overwatches from just here or here, wherever they are.
You hear that? Разберемся. Roger that. Выполняю.
On my way.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
Heading to that location.
Not much to say here. I've just been moving and overwatching for a very long time now. They're evasive, these floaters.
Пора надрать им жопу.
Okay, we can deal with the outsider. Can suppress him.
They're
Yeah, if I move here and suppress, I can just throw grenades at him as well. I don't have sapper yet, do I? I do have sapper, okay. Maybe it's worth trying to blow that up then. That, I know that will definitely, it's definitely possible for that to explode. So, I don't really want to move forward and potentially trigger these guys, but I can at least flashbang if I do. Right, where's... I need to get my engineer out. There's nowhere for him to go though. Right, I have to move here so that the engineer can move to there. This is so risky.
Heading there now.
I will hunker down if I reveal any floaters. Nope, okay. It's not guaranteed that this will break it, but I think it's a risk that's close enough. And if not, then I will have to move the gunner. Actually, it would be better to move the engineer here so I can move the gunner there and suppress.
Moving.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad that the actual engineer can see there, because that's okay. Now, as I said, it's not guaranteed to break this, but if it does, I can probably kill him. Yeah. It's good damage, though. So I'm going to flashbang and suppress him here.
Position confirmed.
I can have everyone take some holo-targeted shots, even though they're not likely to hit. Where's the flashbang? There it is. Now, what do I do with the medic? There's nowhere for the medic to sit. I think maybe back here.
On my way.
We'll watch him.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
52% considering he's in heavy cover is not bad. That wasn't a miss, that was a hit. Come on. I saw that. What I'm going to do is throw another grenade to reveal his cover, because he'll regenerate that health, at least part of it anyway. And again, I'm not going to risk moving to there. I will overwatch him. He'll probably overwatch here as well, I should think. No, he's going to take a shot. Suppressed and flashbang though, it's not likely to do very much. Right. This is what you bring the explosive grenades for. Come on. Fall over. Fall over, you piece of junk. He's still in cover, isn't he? I've got another one somewhere. There it is. Right, how many grenades does it take to kill an outsider? That is the question. Well, not even kill him, just reveal his, where he's standing. I normally wouldn't want to do this, but I just can't afford to go into that UFO when there's potentially floaters around. I can grenade him at least. Maybe that's the way to do it, just throw lots and lots of grenades at him.
Throwing grenade.
And then if I suppress him, can I get close enough to throw another grenade? I could. Okay, I'm going to do it with the assault.
Двигаюсь к точке.
Oh, I still don't feel good about this, moving this close, but glad it didn't reveal anything. So that's that 5 grenades on this one outsider. It's worth it. Considering I know that there's floaters just sitting somewhere ready to attack me. Okay.
Moving out.
In the event that floaters appear, I can get a free overwatch by standing here. And that rhymes.
Moving out. On Overwatch.
And that is why I bring a lot of grenades. So I can throw 5 grenades at one outsider. Sounds like the floaters have moved over here, so I should be safe to move here.
Поехали. Heading there now. Уже иду. Heading to that location.
On the move. I'm on the move.
Okay. Get everyone reloaded, because I might be taking a lot of shots at floating outsiders. Floating floaters.
Держу сектор.
Not floating outsiders. That would be terrifying. Flying outsiders. That would not be fun.
Что за шум?
Here they are. I actually would prefer to fight inside the UFO. It gives line of sight blockers, because I think there's another drone pod somewhere, so I can avoid fighting them. Come on. I think we're going to move closer. Excellent. Even better. And my Overwatch is going to kill them. Even better.
Цель не поражена.
I think this is quite a clear-cut move here.
Слушаюсь.
If I reveal, then I can run and gun at least. Very nice.
Nailed it, Commander.
I swear I heard a drone. I swear I heard a drone pod, but just going mad, I guess. Alright, so that was only 2 floater pods in that fighter, but that was still a lot more than I've had to deal with in the past with just sectoids. So I'm not regretting taking, you know, a high quality team for that mission there. It wasn't even my best anyway, because I have several guys fatigued from my top squad. Emily Harris taking the hit. I think she was, before the last mission, she was the highest experienced soldier in XCOM as well. But I think I have another 2 engineers, I think. Is that right? Another one engineer. Another potential engineer, Chase Gordon. Is Chase Gordon, the legend of Chase Gordon, is he really going to be an engineer? He could have been so much more. Oh, I don't know. Maybe if he catches aliens, then he could become a legend himself. Let me see. So I'm looking a bit rough right now, not having anything to deal with terror attacks or council missions. Which isn't great, and someone in the med bay for a long time. This is ridiculous. Takes 4 damage and is out for a month. That's just so much. Let's have a look. So I'll be able to build that steam vent soon, but I don't think I'll be doing that. Beam lasers is coming soon, so I'll be able to build some lasers. Auto lasers and laser rifles are your starting things that you're interested in. I should have enough alloys for that as well now, so that's good. And I'll get some rebates as well.
Excavation complete.
So that's it for this mission. I will see you for the next one.